In third grade, I made all my classmates bully our teacher for wearing this ugly ass wig, and then the same year, she died of breast cancer. I mixed my mom's coffee with Plan B for months when she was trying to have a baby because I like being an only child. Well, that's just...
Confessions Part 57. I'm bi and I tried coming out to one of my closest buddies but found out he's homophobic, so yeah, we stopped talking. Well, hopefully you find some friends that truly accept you. One time I went to my cousin's house when I was 5 and they just got a new dog. And me being a little kid thought I was a monster and grabbed the glass on the counter and threw it at the dog. He ended up going to the vet because the glass shards were in his eyes. So what did we learn from this? I was with my brother in our basement and I wanted to pee. So I took my willy off and peed in the corner surrounded by toys so the pee wouldn't go anywhere else. When my parents found out, I blamed it on the cat, never regarded it. Why didn't you just go to the bathroom? In 4th grade, I got expelled for chasing a kid with a knife because I thought he took my Pokemon card that was worth a lot of money. But I forgot it under my desk the day before I left school. I mean, I'm pretty sure you were upset about the amount of money you spent, but you almost killed him, bro. When I was younger, I had a crush on my cousin. No, just no.
More confessions. I like letting my dog eat my... It makes me feel good. What the fuck? Why? Like, that's animal abuse, bro. Go touch some grass. Get help. I've seen this couple giving head on the staircase, but when I looked, they were both males. Oh, shit. I mean, I've caught people doing it at school in the staircase. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. In 7th grade, in the start of the year, we had to do the mile thing. We always have anyways. It was 7th and 8th grade who had to do it. We did. I was at the end when my pants fell off. Behind us were 8th grade girls, 2 of them. I felt embarrassed. You should. You couldn't tie your pants? You couldn't tie your shorts, bro? You ain't feel them slide down? That one's kind of on you. See, at first I wasn't going to put this in, but like I do like tacos, so... You gonna buy me some or what? Confession time. One time my cousin got drunk and high and she tried sucking me off. And then once everyone fell asleep, me and her were awake and she gave me top and I hit. Well, I don't think she tried because she actually did it. Bro, you look like Lil Jaime. Bro, La Ranita, that's my cousin. I mean, shit, there you go, bro. I have a crush on my girl best friend, but everyone thinks we're already dating. Let me tell you something. Y'all not dating, so don't go over here thinking that just because everyone thinks y'all are dating, y'all aren't. And you're probably friend zone. That shit happened to me. My uncle worked with Pablo Escobar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call cap on that one. Pictures so it didn't happen.
Confessions Part 59. I pissed on the floors and sinks when I was 11 in school. You were 11 years old, so you had common sense. Why would you do that? I used to have a crush on my stepbrother. Let's just hope you didn't know him your entire life, because that would be weird. I used to poop in my cat's litter box, and my parents wondered how the cat pooped massive turds. They still don't know I did it to this day. I did it like for 3 years. I'm failing to understand what you could have possibly gotten from doing this. My sense of humor is broken? Same. Me and my friends used to talk to the trees outside, and we thought one was pregnant. We were wrong. You must be Lorax, and you speak for the trees, right? Okay. One time I was at my friend's house, and I did not want to stay, so I pretended to have a panic attack. You could have just said you did not want to be there anymore. When I was 5, I found out my crush liked another guy, so I kissed him. Wait, huh? There ain't nothing wrong with it, but that was kind of shocking, low-key. When I was in 2nd grade, I had to pee, so I found an empty classroom and peed in the corner and never told anyone. Why? Confessions Part 58. Okay, when I was 3, my grandma died from cancer, and we kept her ashes in the basement. Weird, but don't question it. So about a year later, me and my friend accidentally knocked it over, and we swept it under the carpet, and no one knows yet. You know, you should probably tell somebody that you spilled your grandma's ashes. When I was younger, I took my sister's keys and phone, and when she came back from school, she couldn't get in the house and couldn't call my mom to let her in. And because I had football practice, I came in later with my mom, and we found her on the bench crying. And when she fell asleep, I gave her back her stuff and got away with it. Why would you do that? Like, what did we learn? In kindergarten, my brother taught me the F word. And I went to school passing around papers that said it and wrote it on the whiteboard. You know, I'm pretty sure I would have done the exact same thing. Once I was at my cousin's house and I broke his TV. I went back to my house to switch it with my mom's TV. My mom found out and broke my TV. We all ended up with broken TVs. This is actually kind of funny, low-key.
More confession. I caught my dad watching YouTube and I deleted from his Google search because I don't want him to get caught. Hey, you a real one, bro. That's respect right there. When I was little, my chihuahua bit me, so I picked him up and threw him at the wall. Hey, I mean, I don't blame you, bro. Them motherfuckers are some demons. One time, me and my cousin wanted to skip class, so we went to the bathroom. We saw this girl giving a guy a head, and they kicked us out and locked the door. We heard moaning from the bathroom. Then the rumor went around the girl was pregnant and got an abortion. Like, did she get an actual one, or like one of these? You know, did she kind of just like stick that bitch in there, or what? You got it, bro. You got it. Confession time. Yesterday I pooped myself and I did not notice till my mom told me. How the fuck do you not notice that you shit yourself? Do you not feel it in between your cheeks, bro? Like, in 7th grade, I walked in on a couple doing it in the bathroom. Turns out she got pregnant. Use condoms, kids. Yes. I approve this message. This was sponsored by Trojan. I got head in school by my girl. We sat next to each other, and when we were in the back of the class, she took my pants off. I was so scared. Dog, you a savage for that one. Like, in class, bro, what if someone turned around? You know, saw that. And I don't think you hit puberty back then either, so she was probably small. One time I heard a knock on the door and I thought it was my friend, so I was going to prank him by screaming at him when I opened the door. So I opened the door and screamed, but it was not my friend, it was a little girl selling chocolate. I felt bad, but then still not buy from her. Oh man, the least you could have done is buy her some chocolate. Them hoes smacked though, so why didn't you? More confession. My brother's girlfriend made me so mad, so I slept with her boyfriend. What? Hey, I didn't know you were from Alabama. I like white girls with no cake. You like planks. That's what you like. My ex cheated on me, so I got with her twin, and now she's pregnant with twins. What should I do? The only thing you should do is get your ex pregnant. That's Timmy be hitting when you got kids. This kid in like 6th grade hit my phone out of my hands, so I slammed his head into a brick wall. His friends had to take him home crying. For a phone? You almost killed that little kid. What the fuck? How strong are you, bro? One time my family rented a water slide and one of my cousins thought it would be funny to turn it off, and I was all the way in the top and I ended up falling, breaking my arm, and when I recovered I beat him and smashed his mom. Isn't that your aunt? I think you should have thought about that a little bit more, bro. What you doing? Keep up the good work. You're funny. I like your video. Appreciate it, bro. I really do.
Confessions Part 87. By the way, if you want to see the confessions I really can't post on TikTok, make sure to follow my Instagram. I post them on there every day, except for this week, because I'm on vacation. One time I spent $1,000 for Fortnite from my mom's credit card and somehow convinced it was a hacker. I really do hope you feel terrible about that. Okay, so once in 3rd grade, I wanted to write a note to my crush telling him I liked him, so my sister wrote it for me, but then I was nervous, so I took it away from her. And she tried to get it back, so I kicked her in the mouth and some of her teeth started bleeding and I had loosened them. So what did we learn from that? Write your notes yourself. One time I rubbed my little sister's toothbrush on my dog's poop because she was being annoying. She never found out, but sometimes I still do it. Okay, I've kind of already heard this story a lot, but my real question is, how are you not smelling that before you put it in your mouth? I once ate dirt to impress girls, but they hated me for it. What did we learn? I knocked my brother out, so I carried him and put him on the couch. And then when my mom came home, I told her that he fell and hit his head against the corner. Confessions Part 89. By the way, if you want to see the confessions I really can't post on TikTok, make sure to follow my Instagram. I post them on there every day. My crush told me that he likes pooping in his room, so I'm guessing he's not your crush anymore? I once made my brother hit his head on a metal pole and he had to get a staple in his head. Why did you do that in the first place? When I was 6, for some reason, I had a thought of eating my poop and pee. So I decided to try it and now I'm addicted. What do? You stop. That's all it is to it. You stop. When I was in 4th grade, this kid was doing that Irish dance where you fold your arms and jump. I'm sorry. I don't know. Me thinking of it made me laugh. And kick your legs out. Then I kicked his legs and he fell and started crying. And I acted like I had no clue how he fell and he got a concussion. Why did you kick him? Why did you kick his legs under? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Like, he was legit Irish dancing. You just kicked his legs under.
More confessions. I saw my friend doing her sister, so I joined in and she is pregnant and we don't know who the father is. Whoa, hold on, run that back. Your friend was doing what with her sister? Look, if the baby comes out normal, then it's yours. I was feeling sad until one of my homies came through and... Whoa, what you mean? I think you got a typo there, bro. I've been choking the chicken for the last year every day. I need help. Go touch some grass. Please. At least you know you need help. Last time I saw my brother and cousin doing the nasty, so I recorded them and showed them to the parents. You ain't think that went through. See, you could have blackmailed them. Got a little something out of it. I like this girl at my school. She cute as fuck. Any tips? Let me put you on some game real quick. So most likely she gonna have her little eyelashes, right? You gonna go up to her and ask her like, oh, where'd you get your eyelashes? She gonna tell you, and then you're like, oh, maybe I could take you there one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's smooth. Confession time. Went to a field party my senior year of high school, and next thing you know, cops pulled up and me and my friends are in a high-speed chase. I was accused of trafficking drugs, and providing alcohol June 3rd. I mean, did you beat the case or what? Last time I went to my auntie's house, me and my cousin had the deed while everyone was asleep. Now, why would you do that out of all the people? Hey man, congratulations. That's the first step on recovery from being down bad. Congratulations. I mean, there you go, homie. I was talking to this girl, and next thing you know, she is my ex-best friend. Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. All I'm gonna say is, you better hope you got a few more inches. You know, you're gonna need those few more inches in the next couple years, man. But if not, then, congratulations, I guess. Confession time. One day I was bored, so I did a staring contest with my sister's doll, and I won. Oh, what? Oh, hell nah, you gotta leave. Are you still alive? I'ma keep it nice and short, but I dated my cousin and got her pregnant. I mean, how'd the baby come out? How many eyes does it have? I slammed the kid's face into a brick wall in 1st grade. See, now you definitely have silver teeth, bro. Like, there's no denying it. I was really close to this girl who was my friend. Little did I know she liked me. Then she tried asking me out, but my stupid ass said no. Couple weeks later, I thought deep about her, and now I've had this thing for her ever since. Advice in the comments. It just depends how long it's been. If it's been like no more than a month, then you might still have a chance. I lent a girl an umbrella yesterday, which makes the total number of girls I made wet this year to -1. Well, at least you know.